I channel my passion for community service into senior executive positions, such as running the district's Department of Human Services. And later, I was blessed to be able to found a nonprofit organization here in Washington called Covenant House Washington, with a mission to serve homeless and at-risk and runaway young people. But I wanted to do more. I knew we could do better. So 5 years ago, I took on an incumbent council member and was honored to be elected by the wonderful people of Ward 7 to the Council of the District of Columbia. Two years later, I believed we could achieve even better results and was humbled when voters citywide elected me as their council chairman. If there's one thing most district residents can agree on, is that the council has led our city in the right direction over the past few years. But my friends, far too often, we've lacked that same leadership from the mayor's office. The people of D.C. deserve so much better. As your mayor, I'll work hard to make sure your city government does better. We can't just look at government as a bunch of separate initiatives. We need to connect the dots and look at a comprehensive and robust approach to solving our problems. For example, one of the best crime prevention programs is a jobs program. And the best jobs program is a strong public education system. And none of it, my friends, works if we're not fiscally responsible and if we don't restore the public trust in the government. Let me assure you, that's the approach that I'll bring as your mayor. It all begins with public education. As your council chairman, public education has been my top priority. I was proud to lead the council's efforts for school reform. I fought for mayoral control and a new governance approach to our public schools. I'm also proud to have led efforts to expand pre-kindergarten services. Pre-kindergarten services, which are creating 2,000 new classrooms for 3- and 4-year-olds over the next 5 years in our city. In a little more than 18 months, we are 75% towards our goal, with nearly 1,500 slots created and filled. And ladies and gentlemen, I am determined that we will be the first state in America that can say we have universal pre-kindergarten services for every 3- and 4-year-old. Even still, no matter what we've accomplished, I'm not satisfied. We need to do so much more. We need to make sure we focus on efforts at every stage of education, from birth through the university level, so that every young person in the District of Columbia has the tools to compete. Let me be clear. Let me make something absolutely clear. I remain committed to school reform. And that is so that every child in the District of Columbia has access to a quality education. But we need a mayor who understands that the best way to achieve real and lasting school reform is to involve the community, not just impose his will. The best way to help every community in the district is to engage teachers, engage parents, engage principals, and engage students in the decision-making that affect their lives. Thank you. Now, I think we all know the only way to get public support and buy-in is to bring people together and restore real transparency and real integrity to the process. As mayor, I'll work with the community at every step of the way. We'll double our efforts to empower, recruit, reward, and retain good teachers in the District of Columbia. And frankly, for those who are not productive, no matter what job they may be in the District of Columbia government, they will have to find another place to go. We'll invest in early education, not just universal pre-K, but universal infant and toddler programs. We'll reform special education so that rather than parents needing to sue the city to send their special needs children elsewhere, parents from Fairfax and Montgomery counties will want to send their children to our schools in the District of Columbia. And let me be clear about something else. We will restore career and technical education so that students who want to go to work immediately after high school will have the skills required to get a good paying job from our vocational education program. We'll broaden the definition of success so that teachers aren't just teaching to a standardized test, but helping our children to read, to be responsible citizens, and to get jobs, not just in this economy, but in the emerging markets of tomorrow. And let me make something else also clear. We will stop neglecting the University of the District of Columbia, our state university. And we'll support our new community college. We will continue our efforts to make both top-notch institutions that are not only competitive with public universities in neighboring states, but also national leaders in preparing our students in green, biotech, and nanotech industries. We deserve to have a first-class, and understand what I'm saying, state university in this city. We also are going to stop pitting our public schools and our charter schools against one another. Instead, we will nurture both and help them collaborate with one another to share best practices so our children get the best education possible in this city. That's the kind of school reform that will truly transform our public education system.